Good morning guys, hope you are keeping well. Welcome to today's vlog. We have travelled back into central Bedfordshire. Today's vlog brings us to, I always pronounce this wrong, I used to say Brogborough, it's Brogborough. Brogborough house, it's the round house. It's pretty much ruins now. It's been burnt to the ground, it's been graffitied. Yeah, local youths have had some fun around here over the past, so there's not going to be a great deal to see, but it's got some history about it. We're going to go and explore it. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let's go and have a look. Many people in the past would park, there's a lay-by the A421, which is just over there. There's a bank. Walk up over the bank, you come across this little wooded area. You can see that people have walked over this many times in the past. For a little wooded area, and you come across the bridge of certain death. So we have to walk across the bridge of certain death to get to where we're going. What we actually did is we found a pathway and a little park, and we've walked along here to underneath the bridge to find the location, and just there's a little turn in. You come up the side of the embankment. It makes it a lot easier for you. So if you use the parkway, just come up the bank by the side of the bridge. This is a public bridleway, so you've got no issues walking along here. You don't need, it's not permissive, it's open to the general public, and we're heading just round the corner over here. There it is. Sounds all peaceful and tranquil at the moment. Said you might get people walking a dog. There might be some people exploring themselves around here. But the place itself has fallen into the ruins since probably the late 1980s. Before that, it's been several generations. It was a Motte and Bailey castle built in this area first of all. Then the footings and foundations of that, you had a 17th century fortified manor house, and from there this was built, and this is what remains. It was a big place back in the day. It's pretty much ruins now. You've got the actual house itself, and you've got some barns and outbuildings to the side. So I think we'll start with the house. I'm not gonna lie, you have to fight your way through brambles and thorns that are adjacent to it just to get to the actual area itself. But this is the old house. Oh, that's a state. It's believed that there is an old cellar that goes underneath it. Roof's seen better days. This is an adjoining barn stroke garage. Probably got bats living up there. Have a wildlife. Let's see what I mean about what you got to fight your way through to get anywhere. as usual, currently getting stung to pieces by all these nettles. They're not pleasant. A little sharp sting and then it's over and done with. It's believed that paranormal, poltergeist-like activity has a strong presence in this area. Could be something to do with a guy called John Oakey, who was killed. He lived here, resided here around 1662, and he was hung for treason. Well, he was hung, drawn and quartered for treason for his part in signing the death warrant of Charles I. We are not alone. Hello, little fella. He'll dart as soon as I make my way up there for you. Now, saying the words hung, drawn and quartered, what do we mean? Basically, he would have been hung till he was nearly dead, not quite dead, he still would have been alive. Then they would have disemboweled him, ripped his guts open, strawn out his intestines in front of him. Then finally he would have been beheaded and his body cut into 4 quarters, and they would have been positioned in prominent points throughout the country, usually head on a spike over something like London Bridge, and that was one of your means of execution in that period of time. This is the view from the surrounding area. I don't honestly believe I'm going to get really close to this place. Problem you've got is these. I've got bare legs, it's shorts weather, and every step it's stinging you to pieces. And I believe since other people have explored this place, and because it's pretty much unsafe, it looks as if they've concreted up the doorways. The cellar level is down below that, but that is probably 10 foot high of rubble, which would just rip you to pieces. The adjacent barn areas have fallen into just as much ruin as the actual house itself. I can see evidence of people dumping rubbish and fires. It really is disappointing when you look at the place and think you'd like to get in there, but I'm not risking that lot. My legs are sore as anything as it is now, being stung to bits just climbing up this back corner here. And you can see, not like your English heritage sites that is structurally unsafe, that could fall at any minute. We've had a lot of heavy rain overnight. Probably generally isn't safe. If you're going to come and vlog, I would definitely turn around and say bring yourself protective clothing, boots, trousers, etc. Don't come in shorts and trainers like I have. Another outbuilding barn. I said, look at the, you've got a steel structure with wooden bits hanging off it. The face is graffiti to bits. I believe these were possibly used as old cow sheds, pigsties, etc. Some old pipe work, probably something to do with feeding the cattle, etc. Dare say there would have been a trough there. Seen that graffiti slogan quite a bit about around Milton Keynes area. This place truly is crumbling away, and I said there's more thorn and bracken through there. It's just not worth getting stung to pieces. It's not about taking risks. Shame. But it is what it is. Certainly noise movement in the area, but that could be down to cars going past, the animals, the birds in the undergrowth, someone treading on a branch, someone walking a dog, horse coming through, etc. So there is something in the elements of paranormal activity around here, but it's at night. I know people filmed orbs, etc. Some of what would have been the perimeter wall, going around the outskirts, more pens, as I said, seriously overgrown. I said about your old Mott and Bailey being the original to this area. That would have been around this area. The Mott at the top probably would have been a wooden structure with a small little compound, like a early day village, not many people in it, and that would have been in the area below. This is like the mid-level of your Mott and Bailey, and it just has commanding views over the area, so you can see why they built it up around here. Some of the other places we visited, Houghton House, etc., way off in the distance over there, Ridgemont and the extinct village of Segano, and the church is further over the back over there. You also the proximity of Woburn Sands, Woburn Abbey, and further over to me right would be Kempston and the rest of Bedfordshire. Imagine back in its heyday it would have been spectacular, but would I honestly contemplate coming back here? Yes, if all this was gone, if all the bracken and the thorns was gone, but it's just no point. You're just going to make yourself ill, getting stung to pieces, even trying to investigate it. Okay guys, unfortunately you win some, you lose some, but we come and explore what we could. It is very run down, very derelict, sprayed up. A lot of people have dumped rubbish in the area as well. The area surrounding it is quite beautiful, but it's so overgrown you're going to get stung to pieces even visiting. This is more for your pro experienced urbexers who don't mind climbing and clambering over things, but I'm not going to take the risk. That is very structurally unsound. The roof could collapse at any minute, the walls could fall down, and why risk death for the point of a video? I videoed what I could for you guys. Hope it sort of showed the area itself. Hope you've had some sort of maybe light entertainment out of it possibly. We did see a deer, that's a good thing. Anyway guys, we're going on now to have a look at something that I'm interested in for the quirkiness of the channel. There's an aquatic shop named Jaws, so we're going to go and have a look at that. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, be safe. I'll catch you in the movies. Bye for now.